Hey guys, this is Collector Dude Spider-Verse 800 here once again, and today I'll be doing a movie review on 2015 sequel called Ted 2. So Ted 2 is directed by Ted 2 is directed by Seth MacFarlane, and it stars Mark Wahlberg, Seth MacFarlane, and many others. Sorry. God damn it. All right, so basically what Ted 2 is about, it's about it takes place after the first Ted movie, where um where Ted gets married to a woman, and then like couple years, like a year or so later, they both get into like an argument, and then and then and then and then both and then um John, what's his name again? Johnny and Ted go to this type of like hospital thing, I guess, and they have this type of liquid for like kids, and then they go into like New York, into Comic-Con, and then Ted finds Johnny again, and then Donnie tries to kill Ted, and then they need to get and at the end of the film, Ted and his wife get a child. So that's basically what the plot is about this movie. Now, what do I think of this movie? Honestly, this is a pretty funny sequel. Not as funny as the original movie, but I think this one's also funny. Like, the comedy in the movie is really good as well. We even get like some funny jokes in the movie like there's this one scene in the movie where Donnie, aka the worst character in the movie as well, I'll talk about him later. He starts singing "Sweet Caroline," and then Ted's like "ba ba ba," and then Ted beats the shit out of him. That was actually really funny because, and then he, and then they were like, "Ah, you're son of a bitch!" Ah. And then there was this like employee, and he was like, "Why are you hitting that toy? Why are you hitting that toy?" And then Donnie was like, "Oh, that was just reminded of my childhood." And then he paid like $20 for like the teddy bear. I thought that was really funny, that scene. Also, there's this one scene in the movie where Johnny and Ted are in this like lab, and then he accidentally drops the liquid for like the kid, for like somebody's kid, and then he climbs up, and then he drops every liquid of the liquid for like the kid, and then and then and then if some of them get it in his mouth, and then that's actually really funny because Ted was like, oh yeah, he was really disgusted by that. Nah, I think that scene was actually really funny. And then we get to the story. The story is really good. It has a pretty great story in the movie. Yeah, the story is really good in the movie. So now let's talk about the characters. Johnny, he's still a great character in the movie, main character. Ted, he's even funnier than the first movie. Yeah, he's even funnier in the first movie. And we got the wife. I think she's a good character. And then, oh boy, we're gonna talk about the worst character in the movie again, Donnie. But this time he gets way worse because he dresses up as a Ninja Turtle. Like, I think it was Raphael, the costume of Raphael, and then he asks Ted to take a picture in somewhere with him, and then Johnny, and then I mean Donnie Donnie was like, "Oh, I'm here to see you, Ted," and then he tries chasing him around to kill him, and then he stabs him. He tries to stab him with a knife and saying, "I'll see you in heaven, Ted." And that scene really got me. And he tried to kill Ted. Like he tried to kill Ted. Like, really. Like, come on. Like, he's one of the worst comedy movie villains I've ever seen. And then he almost killed Johnny with like something with like that something this big. Like, I don't remember what it was, but Johnny got almost nearly killed by by Donnie. Thank God they got him arrested. I think they caught him to security by, yeah, because of how Donnie got caught. Um Ted played this song, I Think We're Alone Now, by I forgot her name is, but I heard it on the radio, and I heard it on this movie too. And then one of the Ninja Turtles was just standing there, but the real one was just dancing and dancing, and then Ted was like, "That's him." And then the police take him to jail, I think. I think they take him to jail. But unfortunately, Johnny ended up in the hospital. Yeah, he ended up in the hospital, unfortunately. That scene is really sad. Like Ted was like, "Oh, Johnny, I don't know what could I do without you?" I mean, that scene just hit hard, man. Like, seriously. And then Johnny wakes up eventually, and then and then like at the end of the movie, like, there's this joke at the end of the movie where the baby the baby poops its pants, I mean its diaper, and then the wife was like, "Oh, Ted, you gotta change it," and Ted was like, "Oh shit, that's a lot of poo." And then he throws it at Johnny, and Johnny's face. We didn't actually get to see it because I think it was like we didn't unfortunately get to see it. It would have been funny if we got to see it, but I heard like the noise, like, and then and then Ted threw the diaper into Johnny's face. Oh my god. Yo, oh my god. That's actually really funny, actually. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that, fortunately, but that scene was actually pretty funny. Now, I don't think there's gonna be a Ted 3 because we just got a Ted series back in January of this year. And it's not really it's a prequel to Ted, to the movie Ted when Johnny was a lot younger. I think when he was in high school, or like middle school, I think, and then he brings like a teddy bear to school. Yeah, I'll probably watch the series pretty soon. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll probably watch it pretty soon. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make a Ted 3. I don't think so, but I've seen like people saying, "Oh, Universal, please make a Ted 3." Well, too bad, guys. We already got a Ted series on Peacock. So yeah. So overall, Ted 2 is a great film. Not as good as the original film was, because that one's a really, really funny. I'll give this movie a 9 out of 10. The only negative I have for this movie is Donnie. Yeah, the worst villain in the film so far. The worst character in the film, I meant. And happy late 9th anniversary to this movie. I can't believe this movie's like 9 years old. Yeah, this next year this movie's gonna be 10 years old. I wonder if they're gonna do like a 10th anniversary edition, a DVD, or a 4K 10th anniversary edition of this movie. Like how they did to like the Shrek movie for its 20th or 25th anniversary, I think. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And oh boy, stay tuned for my review / rant on Madame Web. Alright, bye guys.